The world of wheeler dealers was forever altered by the devastating tragedy of Ed China's sudden departure in 2017, the mechanical genius whose expertise and dedication defined the show. Ed and Mike Brewer built a team that restored rusted car wrecks for over a decade, gaining the respect of local car enthusiasts. But behind the scenes, creative disputes grew more intense, destroying the teamwork that fans had come to like. Ed's exit left an empty space that no successor could ever completely fill, as if the spirit of the show had been gone. It was not merely a professional shift. Car-related reality programs have a unique ability to captivate audiences on a deeper level. They blend the thrill of restoration, the drama of high-stakes endeavors, and the undeniable beauty of their cast members. Whether it's the presenters' sincere friendship or the incredible makeovers, these shows enthrall us. Furthermore, losing a significant cast member could be comparable to losing a close friend. One show that encapsulates all of this is Wheeler Dealers. If you're a car enthusiast, chances are you've heard about it or seen it. Since its launch in 2003, it has become an icon in the automotive television sector. But Wheeler Dealers distinguished itself from the competitors with more than just cars. The dynamic duo of Mike Brewer, the savvy car salesperson, and Ed China, the mechanical genius, was at its center. The show's concept was straightforward but brilliant. Mike Brewer would seek out cars with potential cars that required some repair work, but could be fixed on a budget. Once he concluded the purchase, Ed China would take over, get his hands dirty, and get to work in the workshop. Mike would sell these cars for a profit after they were modified together. But there was more than just car flipping. Wheeler Dealers had a good heart. Ed is shown the actual, hands-on work that goes into restoring cars as well as the business side of buying and selling. It was as entertaining as it was instructive. Ed China in particular was essential to the performance's success. In addition to being a mechanic, he was a teacher. Watching Ed work in the workshop was like attending a masterclass in car restoration. He would make complex processes easier to understand for the audience. Ed's methodical approach made even the most challenging tasks seem doable, whether he was repairing an engine or diagnosing an electrical issue. Fans loved Ed's passion for what he did. He wasn't there to cut corners or overlook problems since he truly cared about the quality of his work. His moments in the workshop became a highlight of the show, inspiring and educating aspiring mechanics and auto enthusiasts throughout the world. Ed China's time on Wheeler Dealers ended unexpectedly in 2017, despite the fact that his fans adored him. After 13 years, Ed made his decision to leave public. For many fans, this was a shocking and heartbreaking event. Ed served as the program's technical hub and was more than just a cast member. It would be challenging to fill the void left by his absence. So why did Ed leave? To understand that, we need to look at the man behind the tool. China comes to Wheeler Dealers in a really unique way. Ed has always been a creative thinker and innovator, having earned a degree in engineering product design from London's South Bank University. One of Ed's best-known creations was the fastest furniture. You heard correctly, a sofa that could travel up to 87 miles per hour. It was a unique, striking invention that perfectly captured Ed's inventiveness. The sofa was just the beginning. Over the years, he has built a number of strange vehicles, including a milk float, the fastest bed, and a shed. These projects showcased Ed's ability to combine his engineering expertise with a sense of comedy. Given his ingenuity, it should be no surprise that Wheeler Dealers was the perfect fit for him. Because of his ability to solve problems creatively and think beyond the box, he was more than just a mechanic in his community. He was an artist. On the other side of the Wheeler Dealers dynamic was Mike Brewer, a dynamic car dealer who offered a unique kind of experience. In Lambeth, London, where he grew up playing with cars with his father, Mike began his career in the automotive sector. This early experience sparked Mike's lifelong passion for cars, which eventually led him to television. Before joining Wheeler Dealers, Mike hosted Deals on Wheels in 1997, where he showcased his ability to find hidden gems in the automotive sector. Mike's sharp eye for deals and charismatic personality helped Wheeler Dealers launch in 2003. Mike was in charge of finding the cars, negotiating prices, and setting up the area for Ed's restoration project. Together, they achieved a balance that was critical to the program's success. While Ed focused on the technical details, Mike provided the energy and personality that kept the narrative moving. But even the strongest partnerships can have problems. As Wheeler Dealers changed, so did the needs for production. By 2017, the show had undergone significant changes, and Ed wasn't pleased with them all. Mike later revealed that Ed had been annoyed by the increasing focus on entertainment rather than education. Ed was unwilling to compromise the show's central purpose, which he saw as the elaborate workshop scenes. Once Ed was gone, there was a rush of rumors and speculation. Some admirers believed he had been fired. Many thought Ed and Mike were no longer on good terms. But the reality was more complex. Even though Mike and Ed disagreed at work, they maintained a tight personal relationship. Mike admitted that Ed's growing dissatisfaction with the direction of the show made the final months of their collaboration challenging. But Ed chose to go, and Mike chose to stay and go on the Wheeler Dealers journey. Fans reacted angrily to Ed's leaving. Many people mourned the Brewer China team's departure, wondering if the show could remain wonderful without their legendary partnership. But as Wheeler Dealers evolved and added new talent, Ed stayed true to his artistic background and worked on his own projects. Ed China, however, was the technical genius. In the workshop, he transformed Mike's discoveries into fully functional works of art. His methodical, cool-headed attitude to mechanics was not only motivating, but also educational. He made even the most challenging adjustments appear achievable by breaking down each step into easily understood steps. In addition to being a mechanic, Ed was also a storyteller. He not only fixed cars in the workshop, but he also shared his love of troubleshooting and reviving vintage equipment. Fans loved him for his genuineness, passion, and attention to detail. Ed China is one of the most well-known people in the car industry after an amazing trip. Ed's special blend of technical expertise and creative flair made him the perfect choice for Wheeler Dealers. The audience responded well to his sincerity and creativity. The official explanation for Ed's departure was that he wanted to explore other options. But fans couldn't help but speculate. Rumor had it that he had been fired. Was he and Mike at odds with one another? Was the primary factor money? In a prompt response to the rumors, Mike Brewer denied any accusations of infidelity or disagreement. Ed was unhappy with this adjustment. He had always been passionate about giving viewers a true understanding of the science and art of car restoration, as well as the educational aspect of the show. Ed felt that by simplifying or removing these sections, the play's core was being lost. Mike dealt with his issues differently, although they were comparable. Whereas Ed decided to leave, Mike decided to stay and adapt to the changes. This difference in approach ultimately led Ed to decide to leave. Ed has continued to inspire and innovate after leaving Wheeler Dealers. While working on his own projects and sharing his knowledge on YouTube, he has remained a popular figure in the car industry. By bringing in new talent and making sure the show would continue to exist for its loyal fan base, Mike stayed with Wheeler Dealers. Despite the change in dynamic, the series' central theme, restoring cars and sharing that experience with viewers, remained consistent. When the internet world arrived, Ed used YouTube as a powerful tool to interact directly with his fans. In 2018, he launched Ed China's Garage Revival, a series that quickly grew to over 1 million subscribers. With its DIY repair tips, intriguing collaborations, and an intimate glimpse into Ed's world, the channel became a genuine goldmine for car enthusiasts. One episode in particular was notable because Ed restored a stunning 1968 Series 1 Jaguar E-Type. But Ed's achievements extend beyond his business ventures and projects. Because of his achievements, he is able to live a life that is worthy of his extraordinary career. Ed resides in a lavish home that is equipped with every modern convenience you could desire. A 1914 V8 Cadillac, the motorized bathtub car, the renowned driving sofa, are all part of Ed's personal collection. Ed is a talented writer in addition to his pragmatic pursuits. His first book, Grease Junkie, a book of moving parts, became a UK bestseller. From his early days of tinkering to his rise to prominence on television, this book provides readers with an intimate look at his life. Ed's personal life is as fascinating as his professional achievements. His wife, Imogen China, has achieved great success on her own. They are a strong partnership that manages to reconcile their joint commercial ventures with their fulfilling personal life. The couple's choice to not have children only serves to spark curiosity and speculation among viewers. However, because of their mutual respect and shared goals, their connection remains strong. What is your favorite memory of the show? What sparked you to work on your own project, a particular car they fixed, a funny thing that happened in the workshop, or an idea? Tell us in the box provided for comments below. If you enjoyed this in-depth look, don't forget to hit the bell sign, like, and subscribe for more behind-the-scenes glimpses at your favorite The Car events.